Fellow Toastmasters, this is a real story. It's about me. I'm tall and my name is Barbara. And it's about a tiny mouse. Well, I got very interested in this situation when I realized, why am I so afraid of a tiny mouse? The first time I ran into the situation was at my condo. My son, he's kind of junky. He had a dirty sock on the floor. Do you know when I went to pick it up, do you know who ran out of that? A mouse! I jumped up on the chair. I called my friend. I said, you gotta come over here. It's a mouse in the house. Oh, I couldn't deal with that. So I called my friend. And he said, girl, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't see no mouse. And then I had my 2 children with me. We were going downtown. I decided to take a shortcut down an alley. It was between Michigan Wabash. This is a real story, you all. And as I'm going down this alley, I mean, it must have been 1,000 rats. they were the grown-ups. They were jumping on all over us. And me and my children, do you know, we screamed so loud. We were screaming. I mean, I never experienced it. I couldn't believe I'm here in Chicago and all these big rats are running out. So I checked with my supervisor. I say, Mr. Caress, why do you think women are so afraid of mice? He said, because they run in packs. So anytime it's a bunch of things, woo, the women are going to be afraid. But luckily, I won't call it my opportunity, but my chance of seeing one in my house, it was only one. But down in that alley, it was a bunch of them. Oh, it was a lot of them. So I say, I analyze that. Why we can't stand them? Because they sneaky. Oh, they so sneaky. And they make that old squeaky noise. Oh, we just can't stand that. So I tell you, although I have greater height than the mice and the mouse, I am still afraid of a mouse. Mr. Toastmaster.
All right.
Hey, Barbara. What happened if there's a mouse here right now?
I would jump up and scream.
So when you jump up and scream, will you jump up and scream?
Actually, I jumped in the chair at that time.
Oh, okay. In the contest?
Yeah, in the contest, I stepped up on the chair too.
Yeah,
very effective.
Yeah, that was my thought about.
Yeah,
hey, you really make it more
did.
dramatic.
Yeah.
And really about like, the mouse is making noises. It's to make the noises and just tell it. You know, just show it, not just tell it.
Right.
But I love the story.
Oh, thank you.
You know, and then talking about travel, because they travel in packs. That's why the women are afraid of them. It's cute. It's cute. Yeah.
It's very humorous, as always. In downtown alleys, because of the restaurants and garbage, ducks, there are always pack of rats. And mice, I've seen them myself.
You have to?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's horrible. I was hoping that was many years ago. I was hoping that didn't exist anymore.
Nowadays, cities doing a better job of controlling them. So I really enjoyed your speech. Thank you.
Barbara, interesting speech there. The thing I love about your stuff when you do it is you're conversational. Some of we all can learn, but it's so conversational. Love that style back and forth. You asked a question. That question pulled everybody in at the end about, you're afraid of seeing mice, and how are you afraid of mice? And it gets people thinking. It's really powerful. And another great thing is that you talk about this idea that mice travel in packs. So that's kind of the issue, that women are afraid. So it's kind of a solution. It's like, why are women afraid? Well, here's kind of the reason why women are afraid of mice, which is good. You answer that question. Thoughts for development. As I noticed you talk about women are afraid of mice traveling in packs, but then you say you're afraid of only one mouse. So I was kind of confused between, well, if they're supposed to travel in packs, that's what you're afraid, then why is there just one? And think about also here, I thought you changed to have a story. I know you're just doing this off from your memory, but as you do it again, think about a story. One of your beautiful stories, things seen, known, and heard, a little background, a little dialogue back and forth, and try to get a little sense of it. And exactly as Julie was talking about, maybe exaggerate things. You exaggerated things pretty well, but the jumping is good. And then think about some sort of way you can try to solve the problem. When you go through and you have a problem at the beginning, but there could be a humorous way to solve the problem. About being afraid of mice. So, well, I've gotten a fear of my mice, and just make sure I have my son-in-law go into the room before I have to go in there, or something like that. So think about a solution so that ties the whole thing together. You've got a problem, and the problem gets worse and worse, and then you've got kind of the climax of the story, and then you've got some sort of solution to the problem. Even as a humorous speech, that can help pull everything together. But thanks for blessing us today with another one of your great stories.